Hi guys, Remy here, welcome back to another video. Today I'm finally going to be showing you guys my copy of Sour by Olivia Rodrigo. It just arrived today. I'm so happy that it came today because today is the 20th of August, which means her vinyl is now widely available, and I pre-ordered this I think a month ago, so I'm so happy that it arrived this morning. I ordered the crystal vellum one, which I think is just a fancy way of saying clear vinyl. I originally wanted the Urban Outfitters opaque purple, however that was only available in America and I missed out. So because I couldn't get the Urban Outfitters one, I decided to get the store exclusive. So let's open it. This is the back cover, by the way. It's got all her tracks on a balloon which is about to pop, which is really cool, and it's a gatefold, which I've seen on TikTok, so again that's so detailed, and I really like that it is gatefold. I just think it just adds a bit more. So inside the album it's got like a list of thank yous to like her manager and Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff, as well as her friends and family. And then a thank you to the fans, and then some of the photos you've got here, as well as some of the song titles. And then that's the photo shoot which some of the alternate album covers look similar to. And then here is the sleeve. It's a lyric sleeve, which is pretty much the standard nowadays. But yeah, first time looking at the vinyl, so I definitely need to buy some proper like polyline sleeves because I hate this. Ugh. Here we go. So it's clear, but then I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it's got like a few details, like some wispiness on it. Yeah. So that's really cool. It's like a little bit shimmery in person. I don't think it's showing up on camera though. And now I'm gonna go give this a listen. So it's been a few hours later, but I finally found time to actually sit down and listen to the album, and it's great. It sounded amazing on my record player. This is the second time I've listened to the whole album. But yeah, all of it sounded great. My favourite tracks are Brutal, Deja Vu and Jealousy Jealousy. I seem to like the more upbeat, kind of rockier songs more than the slower acoustic songs. I love Brutal so much because it starts off with these like amazing dramatic strings, and I think what a great way to open up the album. And then I wanted to be like messy, and it just kicks into this riff that is very similar to Pump It Up by Elvis Costello, or you might be more familiar with Voodoo Child by Rogue Traders, but it's a very similar style riff, and it's so cool, so addictive. The lyrics are so relatable because even though I am no longer a teenager, I'm gonna be 22 in a few weeks, which I'm not ready to process just yet. But despite the fact that I'm no longer a teenager, I have all the same feelings and emotions that Olivia Rodrigo is going through, so I can really relate to that song, and then this record in particular. So angry, and I'm like, I get it, I get that teenage angst, I still get it. And the chorus is awesome. Just the way she's belting, I just think it's such an awesome song. Driver's License, of course, is iconic. I didn't like it initially when it first came out, but then it started to really grow on me. I love like the bridge, or like the final section when it's like, I really love that bit. Deja Vu is probably my favourite out of the singles she's released so far. I just love, it's kind of like bubblegum pastel kind of pop. but then it's got a bit of an edge as like the chorus kicks in and stuff, and I just think it's great. Jealousy Jealousy, oh my god, is such an amazing track, and it doesn't really get talked about. Oh my god, first of all, like the crazy piano that starts going off like in the bridge of the song is amazing, because it's kind of, it's not in tune, and it sounds crazy and erratic, and it completely matches the emotions, and it's a technique that I didn't expect from this album, so I really commend them for doing that. The lyrics of that song about, you know, someone's win is not your loss, their beauty is not my lack, you know, wanting to be like people who don't even know you. Those lyrics speak to me so much, and probably speak to everyone, and I've never felt a song that I could relate to so much. And especially in this day and age with social media and everything, and you know, what you see on social media is not always the truth, and I think people forget that. It's just a song that I really relate to, and when I do feel down it really helps pick me up a little bit, because it's like, it's not just me going through it, everyone goes through it. And plus the bass is so cool on that song. It's just great. I do love like the early 2000s rock inspiration on this album. I know some people are like, oh, don't know if I'd call it that, but I would. I think it's, you know, as Generation Z, me included, are growing up, you know, we are bringing back music and style that we grew up listening and seeing as a kid. So it's nice to hear old sounds come back into the mainstream. It's just nice, and it makes me think of when I was a kid and hearing stuff like this on the radio and all that. And then the acoustic stuff is also really great. Not my personal highlight of the album, but tracks like Traitor and Happier and Enough For You are like really popular fan favourites. Favourite Crime is really growing on me. That's a song that I'm beginning to like listen to a lot more. And then Hope You're Okay is a really sweet song, and it's a really good closer. Like, I'm glad that's the closer. But yeah, overall this album is just really great. An amazing debut album for Olivia. I'm so glad that she didn't go with Hollywood records like other Disney stars in the past. I'm really glad that she went on her own path, and that she can express herself the way she wants to, and that she has that creative freedom. She deserves all the praises. She has got such an incredible range and incredible control of her voice. She is so talented, and I can't wait to see what she does next. If you want to see more of my content, I do have a Instagram called Records with Rem, where I just show you new records I've gotten. All my collection is on there, and then sometimes I'll post other music related stuff, or just me just dancing and singing awfully whilst my records play in the background. But yeah, please check me out, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye guys!